And now the plot thickens. Matthew 2, verses 1 to 12. After Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea, during the time of King Herod, some Magi from the east came to Jerusalem and asked, "Where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star when it rose, and we've come to worship him." When King Herod heard this, he was disturbed, and all Jerusalem with him. When he had called together all the people's chief priests and teachers of the law, he asked them where the Messiah was due to be born. "In Bethlehem in Judea," they replied, "for this is what the prophet has written. But you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah, for out of you will come a ruler who will shepherd my people Israel." There's that word shepherd again. Mark it. Then Herod called the Magi secretly and found out from them the exact time the star had appeared. He sent them to Bethlehem and said, "Go and search carefully for the child. As soon as you find him, report him to me, that I too may go and worship him." Or words to that effect. After they had heard the king, they went on their way, and the star they had seen when it rose ahead of them, they followed it until it stopped over the place where the child was. That's really amazing. And when they saw the star, they were overjoyed. On coming to the house, they saw the child with his mother Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him. And they opened their treasures, and they presented him with gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And having been warned in a dream not to go back to Herod, they returned to their country by another route. Whew! So Jesus has been born, and already there is some serious rumblings of opposition. Can King Herod be trusted? Is peanut butter delicious? Don't answer that. So the Magi were not sure about King Herod, and another dream happened. Remember the dream that Joseph had had? Don't divorce Mary. This child is God's. Here, the Magi have a dream as well. Watch out, that Herod is a dodgy geezer. I don't doubt Herod had a pretty bad reputation already. So who are the Magi? Who are these people? Well, they were astronomers from a land of the east of Israel. They could have been Persian, perhaps Arabian, and there weren't necessarily only 3 of them either. And they were called wise because they didn't trust Herod, because they were warned away from reporting back to him. Just as well because Herod was a homicidal maniac. And you will find that most historians agree on this at least. Mind you, rulers in those days quite often were pretty crazy. What did the gifts mean? Well, gold was for kings. I often wonder what happened to that gold. Frankenstein was a monster. All right, terrible joke, sorry, couldn't resist. Frankincense was for priests and spiritual leaders, signifying that Jesus would be a spiritual leader as well as a king. And myrrh, well, myrrh was a sweet-smelling resin, which was used in preparing dead bodies for burial. So this king would die. You can see while Mary was pondering all these things in her heart. But it doesn't end there.